God, it's late. Okay, time to switch off the laptop and go home. Where's my cell phone? It's not under the files. Stay calm, Miranda. This desk is a mess. No wonder I always lose things. It's not in the drawer. Aha! There you are, behind the laptop where I can't see you, of course. Oh, I can't leave everything like this. Okay. Pens everywhere, and when I need one, I can never find one. They can go in the drawer. These papers are important. Okay. Staple them all together, or I'll end up losing something important. Okay. Stapler. All right. Great. I'm out of staples. Okay. Make a note for Linda. Buy staples. I'll just use this paper clip for now. All right. That's a little better. I can actually see the desk again.
May I come in, Mrs. Cunningham?
Yes, of course, Linda. Come in, come in.
Miss Adams is here.
Miss Adams? Who is she?
An American woman from the Isle of Wight. She says it's her first appointment. It says here she's got a hotel in Cowes, and she wants to file a lawsuit against a company called Beautiful Bathrooms. She purchased some faulty showers from them for her hotel.
Oh, yes. I remember Miss Adams. Send her in.
Miss Adams, this is Miranda Cunningham.
How do you do?
How do you do? Miranda?
Yes. And this, of course, is Linda, my secretary and precious personal assistant.
Pleased to meet you.
And you.
Thank you, Linda.
So, as I said on the telephone, I have got a hotel in Cowes, and I have recently changed the bathrooms.
Oh, what's the name of the hotel? Oh, please, have a seat.
Hello and welcome to your business session. My name is Anthony, and my job in these workouts is to make sure you practice your language skills. Today, we're looking at formal introductions and office-related vocabulary. Are you ready to start? First of all, do you remember what Linda says when she's reporting to Miranda about her appointment with Miss Adams? She reads some information about the lady and says, "It says here she's got a hotel." We use this expression, "it says here that," or "he, she says that," when we want to report information. Finally, Miranda remembers who Miss Adams is, and she receives her. Linda introduces them. "Miss Adams, this is Miranda Cunningham." We usually use "this is" to introduce people to each other. And they shake hands and say, "How do you do?" How do you do? Sounds funny, doesn't it? They both ask a question, "How do you do?" but neither replies. Well, that's actually because it's a formality. When we say, "How do you do?" we are not really asking how the other person is. It's just a formal way of greeting someone. And when Miss Adams and Linda shake hands, they say, "Pleased to meet you," and you. This is another quite formal way of greeting a person you meet for the first time. But Please have a seat and we can have a look at some vocabulary now. Miranda tidies up her desk a little because it's really messy. And I'm sure we all know it's hard to find things when everything is in disorder. In fact, she has trouble finding her cell phone or mobile phone, as they call it in Britain. So, she's got a desk, and the desk has some drawers. Where does she look for her cell phone? She looks in the drawer, but it's not there. She looks under some files, but it isn't there either. Where is her phone? It's behind her laptop, her portable computer. So, she decides to tidy up. What objects does she mention? Pens. Stapler. We use it to attach various sheets of paper together, but she's out of staples. So do you remember what she uses instead? Those little clips we use to hold paper and documents together? Good, yes, paper clips. Great. Well, that's all we have time for today. See you next time for another training session. Goodbye.
Well, we have a good working relationship, but I am just the secretary, and Miranda constantly reminds me that she's the boss. I'm always here early because I absolutely have to clock in by 9 o'clock. So I usually get to work around 8:45 just in case. But Miranda arrives late all the time, and nobody says anything, of course. No, I don't work fixed hours, and sometimes I stay in the office after work because we have to meet deadlines. So it can be very stressful. It's okay, but most of the time I do routine tasks. I file documents, answer the phone, reply to emails. So I'm usually stuck behind a desk. It can be
Morning, Linda.
Good morning.
I never managed to get here on time. Traffic is so bad this time of the morning. I'm surprised you're always so punctual. You get to work early. What time do you leave your house in the morning?
Usually around 8:20. I take the tube. It's quite quick. But once or twice a week I drive to work, so I leave the house around 8 o'clock because there can be a lot.
Linda, do we have today's newspaper?
Yes.
Read me my horoscope. Let's see what the week is like.
Scorpio, work. Control your sharp tongue today. Try not to be too critical and severe.
Is there anything about love?
Love. You usually say things that upset or offend people.
What? Do you think I'm tactless?
Do you want me to continue?
No. No, thank you, Linda. Just a cup of coffee, thanks.
Hello. Here we are for another business workout. Today, we're exploring the vocabulary we use to talk about daily work routines. Linda is on the phone with a friend in Miranda's office, and she tells her friend about her job and her boss, Miranda. She says she and Miranda have a good working relationship. Well, that's important. It's terrible to have a bad working relationship with someone, especially your boss. But there are some things she's not too happy about. Let's see. Miranda isn't very punctual. she's usually late, whereas Linda gets to work on time. Actually, she arrives early because she has to clock in before 9. To clock in means to register your arrival at work. In many companies, this is done electronically. She also says she doesn't work fixed hours, which means she hasn't got a regular timetable. It often changes depending on how much work she has to do. Sometimes she stays at work until late because they have to meet deadlines. That means they have to finish some work before a certain day. And do you remember all the things she does at work? She files documents. That means she puts and keeps all the documents in order. She answers the phone and replies to emails. These are all things she does at her desk in the office. So she says, I'm usually stuck behind a desk. It's a way of saying you don't move around very much and you find it quite boring. You know, they're just routine tasks. Do you remember when Linda reads Miranda's horoscope? What's your star sign? Miranda's a Scorpion, and it says she has a sharp tongue. That means she's critical and severe when she speaks. It also implies that she is tactless. Tactless means you speak in a way that offends people. Poor Miranda. She doesn't seem very happy, but it looked like Linda agrees with the horoscope. That's it for now. Keep practicing your English, and I'll see you soon. Bye.